have a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they know already everything?
Well, by now, when they're 3, they've begun to be separate. But it's a very early age that apparently the brain sophisticates enough to see out of the body and presume that the world it sees outside is separate, and then it creates or constructs an artificial energy called me, which it does in order to protect itself from what it thinks is a threatening world. So the whole nature of me is artificial because it's based on a falsehood, and that is that the world is separate. But by the time they're 3, that's already happened. And but there's still a sense of it somewhere. Even as they get older, there's still a sense of beingness.
I have another question. I'm a psychotherapist, and I meet every day people with pain and all these kind of stories. And I'm also identified, and they're also identified with these stories.
Yeah.
It's like a movie play. Is it scripted? They need to go through this.
Me is in motion. Yeah, you could call it in a film, but me is in continual motion, okay. Experiencing one experience after another. It's an artificial reality.
And the thinking reports all of this.
Yeah, well, yes, it only reports it. But separation isn't a thought or an idea. It's an energetic feeling which brings about experiences which are thought about. And of course, one of the ideas me has is that it can make its story better. Hence, it goes to a therapist to try and make its story.
I had thinking, feeling, acting is not like that. It's like then we feel something and the thinking reports it. Yeah. It's not that the thought creates this feeling.
No, not at all.
There is a feeling and the thought says, here's
just
anxiety or something.
Makes a report on it.
Oh, okay.
But of course, the thing about it is that the me energy possesses whatever is happening, like a feeling or a thought or anything. It takes possession of everything. It's like a businessman that collects. It's very sticky, and everything that happens sticks to it.
Okay. And all these teachings, what I did.
Well, all the teachings are to try and help the person either have a better story or become enlightened. Both of those ideas are futile and are just out of our fantasy. The fantasy of trying to make your life better, it might be better for a little while, but it will never be satisfying because there's one thing that's at the root of it, and that is separation. Even though a me might be satisfied for a little while in their relationship or whatever, underneath that there's the root of dissatisfaction, which is created by the energy of being separate.
Okay. Then it means, sorry, you talk, I talk to the client, talking is happening, and the me says, you did this.
The me says,
you need to help this person,
yeah.
Or you do.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do with me.
No, there's nothing to do.
Just talking, people coming and going.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. But of course, underneath that is the motivation to help someone, which is also based on the misconception that there's someone here who's real, who can help somebody else who's real. That's the misconception. There is no. The problem for me is that it thinks everything is real, including itself and the other person and the trees and everything. So they're a fixed, real object that can be held. That's misguided. Well, it's a misconception. It's a fantasy.
It sounds a bit like it's real, but it's interesting. I can't see it, of course.
No, me can't see that. Of course not. Me's in the dream of being a real person.
And how do you see us?
I don't see
bodies.
I see bodies. Yeah.
Bodies.
There's bodies here. Yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes the bodies stand up and claim to be me.
If you have a thought, it's not provoking a feeling.
No, usually experience thought is a recording or a report of a feeling. Not always, but it doesn't matter because both come out of no thing. No thing is the source of everything. So feelings and thoughts come out of no thing, and then they can stick to me, and me takes possession of them. It's possible that a thought will come and bring an emotion, or an emotion will come and bring a thought.
Okay.
But they're both part of the story.
Okay. And could you say something about these beliefs, like if you think very much of something, then it will realize?
It's another part
itself?
of the illusion of being in the story,
Okay.
and thinking that in some way or other me can manipulate reality. Actually, it can't because it's completely helpless.
So we can run with it.
And of course, it's based on the idea that me has free will and choice, which is another illusion, which is neuroscientists have now established. There's no such thing as an individual with free will